Bollocks, fuck it!
The Gracefield incident. Okay, so this is a found footage film for the most part. Concerns a group of people. They go to a cabin in the forest for a long weekend or whatever, and they see a meteor fly over and land just near their cabin, or something falling from the sky, and then they begin to get well, they go looking where the meteor hit. They find like a mysterious rock type thing, and then they start getting terrorized by this lanky creature type thing. I from the outset assumed it was going to be like meant to be like a sci-fi horror, as in spooky, scary, and to an extent it attempts to be creepy and eerie. It has a few like wanky jump scares in there. For me, I really do like the found footage. What would you call it? Not a genre, but medium template, something like that. When it's done good, it's very good. But it is kind of, unless you've got a good idea. Well, it doesn't even need to be a good idea. But you need to have good acting because it's meant to be captured reality, through. And the acting in this it wasn't horrible, it wasn't terrible, but it was a bit fucking, bit wooden and a bit hammy. There was no character development or any establishment of characters. It goes from, it begins and then they goes to the cabin and shit kind of kicks off almost immediately. That is a novel aspect of this. One of the first person views, like the found footage camera, is excused by the fact it's the guy's false eye. He's got a little camera in it, because we all found footage. They have to make up some kind of fucking reason why everyone's holding a camera, and won't put it down even though all this shit's happening to him. So that was quite a sneaky, I won't say ingenious, but a very good way of getting that done. Anyway, I'm going a bit off track, but yeah, the acting was relatively not pants, but it was very amateurish. I mean, this was definitely an independent production. I'm feeling. I mean, the guy who stars in it, he like wrote, directed, fucking catered it, as far as I know. Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, it's a bit fucking dreary. I mean, there are a couple of nice a couple of nice shots in there, here and there, occasionally. Like there's one where they use a mobile phone, tie it to a bunch of balloons so they can get an aerial view, because they're looking for the missing friends, because everyone keeps disappearing one by one. And when this balloon floats up, stood in this field, and you get an aerial view, and it's a big crop circle. Well, not crop circle, but a crop pattern, an imprint of something in there, which I thought was a nice shot. But yeah, it just go, it does found footage by the numbers up until the climax. The climax did surprise me in that it was heartwarming. It totally changed gears on, and you find out the reason why this alien creatures terrorizing them and kidnapping them one by one. But it's not malevolent. It's not a malevolent reason. It does totally shift, totally changes the tone of retrospectively. It changes the whole tone of the film basically, and you see why it has this whole kind of underlying theme of loss in there. So yeah, the more I think about it, it's very when you think back on it, it's that's good. That's a good aspect of it, and it gets a bit close encounters as well with the space. You see the spacecraft at the end fly away, and it's identical to that big wedding cake thing that's in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. it was found footage by the numbers, like I've said. And also it wasn't totally found footage. There was bits where it wasn't being shown through a video camera or through his his Magic Eye camera. And also they had incidental music in scenes, like even just like during a found footage scene. So that kind of takes you out of the whole found footage element of it. It has no atmosphere. It doesn't, like I said, there's no character exposition. There's no atmosphere. There's no tone set. It's just like, oh, we go there. Oh, look, that fucking meteor flies over. They go looking for it, and shit starts to kick off. And to get involved with the character, they have to establish characters, and they don't really in this, not at all. Beyond like that very, that permeating theme of loss and fear of losing again. Beyond that, that's the only like kind of character or emotion that's established there. Overall, the Gracefield incident, it was relatively dreary and dull. Like I said, once you get to the ending, it kind of retrospectively changes all the preceding events in terms of tonality. And like I said, I found it was heartwarming. So it gets credit for me for surprising me. I mean, talk about a twist ending. It's it's not one you really see coming, I don't think. It's set in Quebec, so it's Canada. So I think there's like a couple of French Canadian people acting. Like the main dude, he's got a proper French accent going on there. Well, French American, French Canadian. It reminded me of Tommy Wiseau a bit. That's totally irrelevant. I'm just saying it for whatever. But yeah, the Gracefield incident. It won't freak you out, I don't think. But it's better than the Ouija experiment. I saw that the other week on Netflix, and fuck me dry. That was fucking. That's a dodgy one. But yeah, that's my review on the Gracefield incident. They all have these similar names lately as well, don't they? The Gracefield incident, the Peckham happening. Slight goings on behind the bike shed. Caught on camera. Okay, so until next time.
Bollocks!